Welcome back to another Backpage Gaming. Today, it's just me and Sam.
Hello!
So we're looking at what if Diatta, the cheeky little Senegalese legend from Monaco. And I don't know if you've seen him yet, Sam. What's your opinion on the card? What's your thoughts?
I was quite late to seeing the team that was released today.
Because it was pretty boring, to be honest, the team. But
yeah, I was thinking that when I saw it. But then, when you said you were going to get this card and review it, I looked at it and I thought, for 160k,
yes,
possibly a very well priced beast.
Yes, I agree with that. That sentiment completely.
And I'm thinking, Jack, 97 pace. When I see 97 pace on a card to start with, before I've slapped the hunter on it,
yeah,
I get excited. Things start to tingle.
So go on.
Is he fast? Does he feel it?
He does. Honestly, this card really took me by surprise. So, granted, I didn't actually use him in Champs or Rivals. I used him in Classic matches, and they were surprisingly sweaty. Like Sam's reminded me that they are match made through your skill rating, and I'm at about 2.3k at the minute. So, it's not just your little shitters that you come and humble brag, but his stats are insane. All right, so he's already got 87 finishing, 91 shot power. 84 position, which I found quite surprising. I found him to be in the right position pretty much all the time, more than anything. But the thing that really sticks out is the 99 agility. He feels really nice on the ball. He feels quick on the ball. He feels quick to accelerate with the ball, which I think is something that doesn't always come naturally to players.
No, having a pair of dancing shoes is important.
Yeah,
have it this year.
And honestly, his dancing shoes, they fit him perfectly. It's like, he's gone to Clark's. They felt up his feet.
Oh, they've had a full-on, when Mum used to take to Clark's on first day of school.
That's right. And
feet measured.
He's got the shit flickers on, and honestly, this guy really surprised me. He's creeping. That's his name, or crepon. I don't know. I did French for about 4 years, but yeah, the guy is a surprise little package for me.
Yeah. To be fair, I'm looking at the card and there's not that much to complain about for the price. Yeah. I think if I was going to pick out a couple of issues, I think maybe strength and aggression being quite low and him being quite small and light. Does he feel lightweight at all, or is he nimble enough that it doesn't matter?
No, Sam, this is I'm worried about what this is gonna do to you. All right.
Oh no.
But this man has probably got one of the biggest plays for the badge traits I've ever seen.
Oh, well, he's coming in for the weekend then, and who am I selling?
His strength, like you say, it's only 70. And it's not like he's not really that strong, don't get me wrong. And he's not that aggressive going into the challenge. But, my God, when he does lose the ball, he's a little terrier. He just nips. Honestly, he's at them all the time.
Yeah,
and
I love that in a player.
It's something that I think you really value. If you're playing high press, with your attackers being not specifically good at tackling, but they're getting in the way. They're getting in the other team's faces.
You see, when I hate a player for not doing this, I get stick. All right, but it makes a big difference.
It does. No, it does definitely.
It's worth 1 or 2 wins a weekend league.
If there was one thing I was going to criticise about him, maybe. His passing slightly. He did get a couple of nice assists for me, which you will see in the clips.
But I think in that formation you play and the way it sort of attacks is very fast. And I don't think there's as much need for the accurate passing. No,
I'd say disclosure. I used him at striker in a 4-3-1-2. Having used him, I've used him for about 5 games. Got a pretty good idea of him straight away. To be honest, when you just use a player and you're like, oh, okay, you're good. You instantly know whether they're good or not. It don't take your time to decide whether they're good or not. But the player that this guy reminds me of most is... Are you ready, Sam? Go on. You can guess, yeah.
It's not going to be Neymar and Mbappe.
I'm thinking of a player from last year.
Player from last year that you liked.
You loved him as well.
I loved him last year.
And he was
Mertens?
fast. No, he was fast. He was fast and he had 4-star skills.
Kent?
Yes.
No.
This guy is the
Don't
FIFA 21 Ryan Kent. He is 100% the FIFA 21 Ryan Kent. He was really good from the start. And, I think he'd do really well in a lot of teams. He's a League Un right wing as well, which they were really lacking. So if you do run a League Un team, this guy will be a cracking player for you. But honestly, this guy, I can just imagine him being the super sub of dreams in champs. If you pack this guy untradeable or something in your rewards, you should be buzzing, because he will run his little socks off for you. You know, for them last 20 minutes, 25 minutes that you bring him on, he will do damage.
Final question then, Jack, before we go into the end card. What tier team do you think this fits in? Like, obviously, at the minute you've got an extremely meta team.
Yeah.
Does he make the weekend league for you, or no? Okay.
But he didn't feel too out of place. I think if Monaco are in pretty good form at the minute, so it's more than likely that he'll probably get an upgrade up to an 87. So he'll probably get like 99 pace, and then
that 90 dribbling probably then.
Yeah, 90 dribbling, 88 shooting, 80 physical. The car's gonna be serious.
Might invest in it just for that.
He could find his way, I think, to like a B+ tier team. The problem is that he's not got the 5-star in one of the other, either skills or weak. I know I go on about it, but it's so important. And
it does get you results, though, doesn't it?
It does, and it's striker. That's where you want. That's where you want them.
And I think listeners might think, oh, they're always on about 5-star.
Yeah.
But I think when you do get to a certain level of the game, it's the little things like that make the difference.
Absolutely.
Between beating somebody and not beating somebody, and it has to be mentioned for that reason.
Absolutely, and for that reason, as we go into the end card, I gave him a 7. And listen, this guy's cracking.
I'm upset. You've just compared him to Kent, and you've given him a 7.
He's a 7 from the start, simply because he doesn't quite have that X factor to get you a goal. You look at Neymar, you look at your Mbappes, your Grinches, the players that I've already got. They're 10s or 9s. There you've got that little something more,
like the zip on the shot.
Yeah. 5-star in one of the other. But coming off the bench in these last 20 minutes, this guy is going to be a 10. Absolutely going to be a 10. He's just explosive. Yeah, and I think sometimes that's not the worst thing, being a super sub of dreams. So he's definitely got a use. I think if you've got a lot of money and you haven't... The reason I haven't kept him more is because I've done SBCs and they're already my super subs. Like, I've got El Shaarawy, who is probably just as good as this guy, if not maybe a bit better. So there's not much point in me keeping him. But if I didn't have any super subs already, I'd definitely use this guy. Value is a 10, absolutely. 150k on Xbox. Can't go wrong. That's 200 on PS. Yeah.
The majority of these What If cards have been quite nicely priced.
Yeah, for once, actually. They're not stupidly expensive, especially this latest set, Team 2. They all seem really fairly priced, apart from Richarlison and Morales, I think. Morales is 1.1, and Richarlison is 1.3. And
I think, was it Kante from the other one that was...
Kante a bit... It is Kante, though, so I can understand it, but it's a fair price for Diatta, definitely. Finisher is the obvious choice for Chemstyle, because it ups his finishing up to 99. And it gives him a bit of balance that, why not, really? Links, it's actually a cool little link. He's got a strong link to Yedda.
Yeah.
So if you're doing some cool shit with the Rat King, part of the top right corner, if you've not used him already, it's a nice, strong link, isn't it? So he also links to Mbappe, he links to Mane. There's a lot of good cards that this guy links to, and like I said, he's a League on right wing, which they were really lacking before our boy crept in. Wide positions, you're looking at wide attacking mid, I think, is where he's really going to shine from the start if you're going to use him then. Yeah. Striker, he ripped some goals for me. This guy's a good player, don't get me wrong. And the final position is the bench. Because honestly, this guy, I can't describe it, boys. He will do some serious damage for you coming off the bench. And that's pretty much it. Sam, you got any other questions for me before we head out?
No, I think I've asked the big one. Would he make the team? And
almost.
It's almost there. And I think your team is very stacked. So
with the upgrade, I think he'll be turning a lot of heads.
Yeah.
If he does get one.
Exciting times ahead.
Indeed.
Keep an eye on Monaco, boys. And with that, if you enjoyed the video, Tell them what to do, Jack.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, do all that good shit, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you later.